Oh yes, oh my, what a show that was, guys. Minecon line is over. Total recap right now, guys. Telescopes, axolotls, the Warden, archaeology, dripstone caves, lush caves, skulk family, shulk sensor, lightning rods, leaf platforms, piston occluding, copper, telescope, goats, the bundle feature. Oh my god, let's do the update right now. Hey there guys, Skippy here for Room Skippy 6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you with, what appears to be the full and total utter recap of the entire Minecon Live. That's right guys, it's going to be a little bit of a video, but we've got basically all of the new features that have been added to the game, and we're going to do our best to show you what they all are if you missed the live stream. Guys, consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy this sort of content, and hit the notification bell, do all the stuff like that. Guys, this is finally, you've been hearing me talk about trying to find this world download for a long time. This is the latest Autocraft world. There is a link to this world in the description below, and you can play on it too. It's got some crazy glitches going on, so I hope that it doesn't lag you out, but basically there's a lot of weird void blocks in here, and I pretty much did all my glitch videos here. So yeah, there you go. So let's go over the whole entire show with the best screenshot that I can find for each entire thing, and kind of just basically just, you know, do my best to explain to you the new things in the stuff. So first things first, releasing summer 2021. This is a big deal. The reason why it's a big deal is because that mountain update that we thought we were getting like nowish is actually not coming until next summer. That's right, the thing that they announced a year ago is now coming next summer, which means almost 2 years for a mountain update. So as much as I don't want to be a negative Nancy, I can see that you might see that you might hear it in my voice that I feel like 2 years. I feel like it's hard to know that when they tell us we're going to get something right now, that they still haven't given us the last thing they told us we were going to get. So I guess in before all of the, hey, it's COVID's fault emails or tweets or whatever the heck it is, and let's just be happy that it is coming and that we have a preview. So in addition, this is going to combine two improvements, basically cave updates and mountain update, right? So we've been waiting for the cave update. This is basically the #1 requested update in the whole entire world was a cave update. We now got the cave update coming, mixed it with the mountain update, and here we are. So basically this is a massive update with a large variety of features, truly to have something for all players, and we are excited to release it for all platforms next summer. Due to the massive size, the team needs more time than usual. Like I said, that's just their recap on what I did. So cave update, what it entails: cave update brings variety to cave, lush caves, dripstone caves, crystal geodes, and much more. They will have different blocks and mobs awaiting players. Lush caves, very green, much brighter than typical caves, thanks to light emitting blocks such as glowberries. So what I'm going to do is actually throw some pictures up on the screen right now. Bang. This is the lush cave. So very green, much more lit up because those berries on those vines right there, those are glowberries, so they actually emit light. So they're going to light up the caves a little bit. Caves won't be pitch black again. And then again, on the other end, they have dripstone caves. So dripstone caves is another type of caves, and guess what they're going to have there? Stalagmites and stalactites. So looking at stalagmites and stalactites, it says spiky blocks with different mechanics such as increased fall damage if you land on them. You can find these blocks in dripstone caves, stalactites that can drip water that can be used to fill cauldrons. So on the screen you see a dripstone cave. So basically the stalagmites and stalactites are the spikes. One goes up, one goes down. So basically the feature that comes into play is that if you fall on a stalagmite or tite, the one that goes up, I don't know which one's which, you take damage, more damage than usual. And the other one drips water, so you can fill up cauldrons. I guess you can make a water farm or something like that. Super cool. Anyway, long story short, that is the cave update in a nutshell. The two new features, those features are going to be independent of biomes on the surface. So basically, if you're in a desert, there could be a different biome underneath the ground. This is not going to matter. There are new mobs that are involved with this. We're going to do the new mobs in one section later on in the video. So let's keep going down the line here. There's another new block kind of family of blocks that have been introduced. The shulk sensor. So this is basically the addition of wireless redstone into Minecraft. So a block that reacts with vibrations movement by emitting a redstone signal. Players will be able to build amazing contraptions thanks to this block, such as wireless redstone. So I believe, from what I understand, there's going to be other blocks in the family. So I feel like the shulk sensor is going to be one portion of the block, and then there's going to be another block which is what gets the signal from the shulk sensor. Do you know what I mean? So basically, the shulk sensor will notice what happens, and then that signal will come up on the other, because basically there's going to be a skulk family. So there's going to be multiple blocks that fit into this kind of creation of wireless redstone. It could be used to wirelessly set up trapdoors, anything like that. It would definitely work good and look awesome. And here we go to the midpoint here, the big announcement, guys. Look at this. Glow Squid 1. Nobody saw this coming. I think what we're doing is we're hoping that the Glow Squid actually has some sort of cool feature, like maybe dropping an ink sac with glow dye, and then you add it to your armor, and that the glow sac would potentially make your armor glow in the dark, because I think that would be cool. Cave update, glow in the dark armor. Sounds like it goes together, but mob vote out of nowhere, Glow Squid. Let's go. And okay, so let's keep this train going, guys. New copper ore. So guys, players will also be able to find the new copper ore when exploring underground. Copper can be used, for example, to craft a lightning rod block. Copper also ages over time, 4 different growth stages, and can be crafted into slabs and stairs. There will be a way to keep copper at its current state and not have it change form further. So if you are one of those crazy type builders out there, you're fun, because what we have right here is actually 4 new blocks, because I guess you would be able to keep it at the stage that it's at and not have it go further, which means you could probably have several different choices of, or not several, but 4 different choices of copper color. There is basically a tarnished color and a non-tarnished color, and then I guess one goes with the other. What is this big pokeball in the middle of my world? I'm thinking there's a big pokeball here. I like it. If you like copper, guys, this brings you to the next thing, is the lightning rod. The lightning rod is a new object in the game. Basically, the goal of the lightning rod is that you put it on your house. So if you have a house and you're sick of, like, you use black wool for the roof or whatever, and you don't want lightning catching it on fire and burning it down, having a lightning rod within an area, the lightning will automatically hit the rod. Your house won't set on fire, and you can feel good about life, right? That's going to be pretty much how that one works. Sounds exciting to me. Lightning rod, copper, new things, keep going. So if you are lucky enough to find the beautiful, almost mystical, player scaled crystal geodes, you can use crystals to craft a telescope. If you are familiar with the Optifine zoom feature, the telescope offers similar functionality, but an in-game form. So yeah, if you play on Java, guys, which I know a lot of people from this channel play on Bedrock Edition, but on Java, a lot of people use Optifine. Optifine has the ability to press a key and zoom in. That's right, zoom in on this chicken or whatever. And yeah, so if you can zoom in, it's a feature from Optifine. This telescope will now actually give you that feature. I wonder if this is causing some super huge lag in my world. I'm thinking it probably is, but there's no pigment coming through now because it's the mechanics have changed. I think. Oh, there is pigment. There is. Okay. So slow, so slow. So let's keep going down the line. So I think we're going to get to the fun part right here. New mobs. There are 2 new mobs in the game. That's pretty exciting. The 2 new mobs in the game are the axolotl. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I think I'm saying it right. Axolotl. It's like a fish, weird amoeba container character, and the warden. So let's start with the axolotl. So first, let me read my thing. Cool new mobs like the warden, and a hostile mob well adapted to dark caves it lives in, and thanks to its ability to react on movement instead of what it sees. The axolotl, an adorable cave-dwelling water creature that can aid in battle. Axolotls can be found in lush caves and can be picked up in buckets and like other Minecraft fish. So from what I understand, guys, the point of the axolotl is that you can collect them in a bucket, and then take them with you when you go underwater, and then they'll be like a dog. So from what I gather, they're going to be underwater dogs. If they're with you, they'll help you fight these guardians, they'll help you fight whatever. You keep them in buckets and everything is good. So that is a simple one. It's a cool little cute creature. I feel like I've seen this on its way before, like I've seen this in mods. And then the Warden, so I guess this is some sort of mob type boss guy. The Warden, he's blind, basically. The Warden is blind, but he can sense movement. So from what I understand is if you stand still, he won't come after you. He won't be able to come after you. He's not going to know you're there, and then you can attack. I think there might be some sort of enchantment that's going to help you fight this guy. I think that's definitely a possibility. But the Warden looks super cool. We do need a more, massive type creature. And again, the axolotl, you know what? I feel like this has been done in mods. I like it. It's cute, but, are you going to carry around a bucket with your fishy friend to help you fight the guardians? Maybe not. I'm not sure. Let's keep going down the line. So guys, the cave generation. So cave generation is a big deal. They're going to basically improve the cave generation. This will give much more variation and contrast to the caves. There will be narrow tunnels, huge caverns, cave lakes, and even waterfalls in caves, which means you can go rafting in the caves. Archaeology system is a test system where players can find buried ruins and artifacts. Through a new way of mining where you can use a brush item to carefully dig out the rare and fragile artifacts. So from my understanding, this is a test item. This is like in thought only. It's not quite ready to be fully explained for everybody, but whatever. I think it sounds like a good idea. Basically, you're going to be able to dig slower and pull a bunch of cool stuff from the builds. This was on Valentine's Day when we stopped. This was the end of this server, was on Valentine's Day, and we left each other presents. We were like, oh look, Stalza, where's your present? Emerald block. How awesome is this? Panda clumpy. Let's see over here. So guys, all of that, let's do the cliffs. So I think the cliffs is basically, the cliffs is just the mountain update. That's what they're basically saying. So cliffs updating the mountains in Minecraft with more spectacular mountain generation, snow traps, the charming and mischievous goats, and more. So goats, guys, goats is a thing. We already know about them. We now have an official picture. We know what the goats are going to look like. Rather than, speculating the appearance of the goats, we know what the goats look like. That's super cool. Let's keep going over here. There's going to be traps. So basically, from what I understand, that's going to be powdered snow. Basically imagine snow is like quicksand. Powdered snow, you sink into the powdered snow. I guess you can have I think you can get by this powdered snow with leather boots. I feel like leather boots is going to allow you to save yourself from the snow traps, right? Look at this. How cool is these blocks? Look, so awesome. And let's keep going. Snow traps, additional features. So guys, this is the one that's going to be hard for people to explain, and I don't think that they have all of the actual info just yet. It's called Bundle Pack. So Bundle Pack, guys, basically, from my understanding, is bundle packs will allow you to put several different types of items. It's still going to be the stack. So I'm going to read exactly their words so you can interpret it however you want. Additional features on top of features related to caves and cliffs. We are adding even more features like the very useful bundle feature, which lets you store a wide range of items in the same amount of space. Bundles don't add more space per se, but rather they let you compact your storage quite a bit, as they still respect stack sizes, but give you the ability to store more items in one space. For example, you have one each of 64 different stone blocks. You could then stick all 64 of your one-time stone blocks in the bundle, even though there are different types of blocks. So a way that you could do this is you could have a bundle of all your food. So a bundle is going to have your cooked beef, your chicken, your fish, whatever it is, and then you put all your stuff in there. A good way to do this is, so say you're living your life in the world, and a perfect thing is you're chopping down trees. So in your bundle, you could have leaves, you could have logs, you could have sticks, you could have apples, and therefore now all of the stuff that you're doing is only going into the bundle. But so basically you don't get more space, but you actually get more room. So various one-off items, so you only have one of something in your inventory. It doesn't actually fill your inventory. So guys, that is a handful. As we get more information, I'm going to make sure we let it be known. If I find out any more stuff about secret things, I'm definitely going to make a video about it, guys. I hope you liked my my preview. enjoy it. Let's get ready to see what this leads to. And again, we got a bit of a wait on our hands, but as they unload the Minecraft betas, the snapshots, you know that I'm going to update you on this channel. Guys, thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.